Anybody watching this on a different date? First off, for a quick little channel update, my laptop's not working super great right now. That's why my game review's not out, and I'm not sure about my game preview, which sucks since it's playoff time almost. But we'll take a quick little rundown on the roster real quick. Anybody on the? And there's one change I have to make quick. It'll be Searles will probably be our left guard. And if there's any random noises you guys hear, I'm home for Christmas, of course. There'll be different noises than used to. If I hear a squeak noise, that'll be my dog, or random other noises. I might just leave every now and again too. But I think the Vikings are good. So let's look at the Bears. And your boy Mitch Trubisky's the starter. I'm gonna have to make a quick change to this so I can see what everybody's saying. Alright, I have to stream it like this so I can see what everybody's saying. So you guys will get a little bit of the screen cut off. One more change quick. Dang it. Alright, now it's looking good. Be good to go finally. Alright, so it's gonna be a little bit smaller than usual. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it's the Bears. It doesn't really matter. This might not be my game preview too, so I'll be a little more in depth in my commentary. But it'll be Trubisky, if Jordan Howard's still healthy, and they pretty much have nobody. So offensively, could potentially be another shutout. Let's just get into it, huh? Custom game. Oh yeah, we're in Minnesota, so that makes the life easier for me. For those that are just joining, my laptop's not working so good, so that's where my game review is. I recorded it, and now my laptop won't turn all the way back on. So I'm not sure what that means as far as channel. I don't know if I'll have to go live with this style of gameplay or this style of content for a little while, which I don't like to do because I like to make it a little bit more interesting with editing and stuff. But if I have to turn to a more podcast style channel, so be it. I'll do what I have to do. But here's Vikings first Bears Slaughterfest starting up now. And since I don't have a laptop to read the comments, that's why I have the comments on the side of the screen. So all of your comments left in the stream will be immortalized on the internet, on the YouTube platform forever. And since I'm home, I have to take care of a dog too. So if I hear me scream "Storm," that's your name. Or if you hear little squeak toys go off, he's just playing in my room.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in.
Well, whatever. I'll try to keep this as focused as possible. Or if he gets too crazy like right now, and make me have to yell her, I'll be stuck with you. Turn off my PS4.
It's Jordan Howard's Bears going up against
Oh, what's up, Wade? How you doing?
Vikings. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth. or we'll join our commentators.
One question I bring up to everybody watching is, are you guys concerned about the Vikings offense going into the playoffs? Me personally, I think it's obviously just a poor weather game in Green Bay. We would do a lot better. But I would like to see Keenum not miss all those easy quick slants that he was missing, especially a lot of those third down throws. Keenum was not doing very good on. As we get more and more people in, I'll keep having to remind everybody of my situation. For everybody, we're looking forward to your favorite Vikings game review. We'll just have to talk about a lot of that in the simulation with my laptop problem.
Carry for carry on opposite teams, but for the most part, they focus on themselves. How many touches will they get?
There we have it. The Vikings should completely slaughter the Bears. The Packers are still a better team, record-wise, than the Bears. So we're home against an even worse team. Rookie quarterback. Should be a blowout, not even question. I didn't think the Vikings would score a lot last week versus Green Bay, and we did not. So that was a very big disappointment. But we should score a lot against Chicago. They aren't an awful defensive team, but since their defense is so awful and we're at home, we have good weather, I think there's no question that we should be able to put up 30 points against this team. The only difference is if they were up by like 28-0 or something like that, with like at the end of the third quarter. So then we pull our starters. Like I would hope our starters only play half this game. That'd be really nice. Because I don't want another Nick Easton situation. By the way, if anybody has an update on Nick Easton, I have not seen one. I haven't done a lot of research into it, admittedly, but if anybody knows, that'd be great. There goes Murray down the middle for a couple.
And in their own stadium to boot. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the offensive,
but you know what? While this is going, maybe we'll get some good luck going, and my laptop will start up just fine. Let's have the first thing we can talk about, though. I was trying to edit my Vikings game review. It was not letting me edit it at all. Like I would try to pause my editor, it would just keep the video going for another like 10-20 seconds, just enough to where there's no way I could put in my video clip in it. So I turned off my laptop and it doesn't come back on. So we're here live for a while. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And it's unfortunate because I was thinking about seeing if I could live stream some of those playoff games. Yeah, I saw you place an IR. I wasn't sure if, because I think you can bring one person back for the playoffs. But I don't know if like how bad Easton's injury was, if it's like IR just to make it so it doesn't take up a roster spot for this game, and then potentially bring him back to the playoffs, or if it's actually pretty serious. And Thielen, are you Diggs? There you go, down the sideline, close to the 40. A connection of 20 yards to Stephon Diggs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're...
And like always, if you guys want to drop your score predictions in the comments, it's always fun to talk about too. And since I can't do my game preview potentially, I'll say my score prediction. Let's call it. It's interesting though, because if it's a blowout, potentially we won't score as much. So it's gonna be one of the hard ones to say, but I'll say 31-10.
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's gonna have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got
Two back-to-back shutouts is really hard to do, and 10 points is pretty much nothing. And 31's a lot for our offense.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Again, it's Murray. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And that's all we really want out of Murray. Is to continue to move the chains, plow forward, move the chains, score touchdowns. That's what we want Murray for. I wish we would run McKinnon a bit more, because I think you can make the case that McKinnon's a better fit for our offense, but Murray's the better running back. But since we love those little short screens and outside runs, and since our offensive line is so athletic, McKinnon just seems like the better choice.
Not much happening there on first down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And another run to Murray, and another first down, moving the chains.
At the 21. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Getting out a ton of success here. So
Well, they're called just short, 3rd and inches coming up from Minnesota.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit
All kinds of possibilities here.
at the end.
Can potentially look for him to try to stop the short run down up the middle, then throw a 25-yard bomb to the end zone to your boy Thielen for a touchdown, or just take the play it safe, not the gut. You have CJ Ham in the backfield. Looks like that's what they're doing to McKinnon, and plowing forward for the first.
The first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
So important that you keep an opening drive going, because you want to set the tempo right away. And you and I both know you can't set a tempo if you're punting the football away.
Yeah, maybe early. Don't want to be too over the top, but you're right. Big 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 from the 16, prime striking position, maybe Kyle Rudolph territory. One of the best red zone targets in the NFL, and so good that there's a Christmas Carol named after him. Check it out on the JOZ channel. If any other views like I can't upload videos. It's out of bounds as Diggs, very close to another first down. Only 3 yards to go. 2nd and 3 from the 9.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
CJ Ham still in the backfield. It's Murray going forward. Right at the line. It's going to good defensive stuff there by the Bears. A 3rd and 3 coming up.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
Would be a big success for the Bears. Stopping here, play action. Keenum has time. Under the middle is Thielen. First down and goal from the 4.
He's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to.
Thielen is one of those guys that have been a little bit short on the yardage on the last couple of weeks. A guy that used to be in the top 3, top 5 in receiving yards is falling off a little bit last couple weeks. I don't know if that's due to the game plan or the defenses are double teaming him and letting Diggs beat him. But we'll see what Thielen will do come playoffs. It'll be interesting. Power to the right side. Murray plows forward for maybe a yard. 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches, you say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running
2nd and goal from the 3. 2 tight ends in the backfield. It's Murray again, stuffed in the backfield. Loss of 3.
The line of scrimmage back at the 6. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys.
The power of the Vikings offensive line didn't come through there.
They don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
4 receivers on the field. Everybody's cleared out. McKinnon goes out as well. Keenum has time. Throws it. First career touchdown. Laquan Treadwell. A guy that the Vikings drafted a couple of years ago to be the red zone target. Finally coming through for his first career touchdown. A guy labeled as a bust for many. 1 foot. Maybe the second one was out. Let's see on the replay. See if he got that first foot down in time.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
On the first glance, I'd say that one was out of bounds, but what do I know? See, it's the Vikings, I'm sure, out of bounds. Treadwell doesn't have the awareness necessary to drag 2 feet. Stands. Well, touchdown Treadwell. So there we have the first career touchdown for the big-bodied wide receiver, 2nd year, a guy that many Vikings fans have already labeled a complete bust, coming through. I know it's in Chicago, but I think any Vikings fan would be super pumped to see this guy just get a little bit of confidence, maybe get a little fire in him just in time for the playoffs.
Touchdown for Minnesota.
The Vikings marched down to field, took 15 minutes about off the clock on their opening drive. A long drive that ended in 7 points, and the Bears take it out to the 23. And this is where we start the Chicago's first drive. Trubisky had his first career start against Minnesota earlier in the year. Round 2. Probably the first time he faced an opponent twice. So let's see if that changes.
No doubt to me, he is the guy for the future. In fact, he more than lived up to expectations as far as I'm concerned. Had an offensive line that's usually pretty good. They were beat up a little bit. Receivers, he almost had none because Cameron Meredith, his leading receiver, hurt in preseason. Kevin White hurt the first game of the season.
First and 10 from the 24. One receiver on the field. Had 3 tight ends checking the game for Chicago. They run to the left side of the stretch. And the Vikings do not get beat on the edge. Their outside containment's too quick. Led by Everson Griffin. Ended by Eric Kendricks. Tackles in the backfield. Loss of 3.
Just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They wanted it every position.
That sea of purple. The UCLA trio. And Everson had the edge. Nowhere to go.
Tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
Again, only one receiver and a fullback checks in. Play action. Trubisky looking left, throwing out of bounds. Had Everson bearing down on him. One receiver in the area, so no flag for intentional grounding.
And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone.
Their offensive line is actually pretty good. That with Howard is a very solid combo. Now, if only they could get a good passing game going. Trubisky looks like he has the tools to do it, but he needs help around him. He needs at least 1 or 2 receivers to really help him out. Maybe a trade place for Jarius Wright, because this is a place where he could be like number 2 receiver. And if they would draft a guy in the first round, maybe they'd give the Vikings a 3rd or 4th rounder for Jarius Wright. I'm not hating on Jarius, right? The whole, and it's a fumble, and the Vikings recovered. All scoring and turnover plays get reviewed. A fumble right into the hands of big man Linval Joseph, and the Vikings are blowing this game out instantly.
We'll take a break.
Yeah, that's our ball, baby. Yeah, you hear the Viking game pumped.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the
So
ball
here's
was
the
called.
review.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed.
Let's see what type of.
As they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the
Let's
knee
see what
hit the
happens.
ground.
Here's the hit. That's clear as day. The only thing you could possibly say is incomplete catch. He was 6 inches from the ground. Helen Keller could have told me that was a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, 2 bogus reviews for no reason. Oh, Vikings start their second drive from the 27-yard line. Excellent field position already. Well inside Kai Forbath field goal range, but the Vikings want 6. And there goes Murray to the outside, and the Sea of Bears stop him for a loss. Throwing with this great field position, their first play goes backwards.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
3 receivers on the top of the screen. Forbath out, or Keenan on a shotgun, hands it to Murray, picks up a couple, brings up his 3rd and medium. 3rd and 6. With the Vikings receiving talent, shouldn't be a big problem.
And the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable.
Gary, I'm pretty sure the Vikings have clinched at least the 3rd seed. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Absolute worst scenario, we're in the 3rd seed, but we have to have like 3 other teams do their perfect scenario, and the Panthers would have their chance.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
And sets up the 4th
And while the
down.
Vikings squandered that big turnover and will have to kick this field goal, Kai Forbath has been very solid when it comes to field goals on the year, but his PATs have, of course, been shaky. And Teddy Pritchard by the holder, it's up and is good. 10-0 Minnesota.
So they recover the fumble, but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if. While the defense on the other side, they'll celebrate holding them to just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field.
Boom. So Bears try to get something out of this drive. It's up and fielded at the goal line. Goes to the 10 to the 15, and it stopped right there. He breaks the first tackle, go to the outside, and settled down by Jermaine Curse. The big 6'4" safety. I believe his 2nd year, 7th round pick out of last year's draft. Hasn't had a lot of starting time, but his special teams have been spectacular.
Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
3 receivers on the field, running right side, and they have a hole. Howard has a nice hole, picks up 6, maybe 7 on first down, brings up a good second down field position for the Bears. 2nd and 2. That's the big gaping hole. I think Linval got a little bit antsy, went a little bit to his inside hole. Left a big gaping hole right in the 4 and 6 hole. Was pretty much all wide open, and Howard squirted through for a nice gain of 8. 3 receivers on the field. Howard in the backfield. And a stretch to the right side. This didn't work before, but this time they get a little bit more of an edge, barely picking up the first down.
Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Gonna run behind him. That's on the middle. It's play action. Vikings blitz. Trubisky running to his left. Can't find anybody. He's gonna run for it. Trubisky running. Gonna pick up the first down a little bit more. He has nobody in front of him. Kendricks. It's hammered by Harrison Smith. A gain of 32.
A gain of 32 that time.
After that big run, that sets up the Bears with very solid field position.
Let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their
A 30-yard run by Trubisky down the sideline. No, back another play action. Trubisky running on his right. He's a little bit of a rhythm, overthrew his big tight end in the middle of the field.
Kendall Wright, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now.
And run up the middle. It's Howard, picks up a couple, breaks a tackle, and very close to on the first down. See where they spot it. 3rd and inches.
And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
4 receivers in the field. Out of the shotgun is Trubisky, but that'll be the end of the quarter. First quarter ends with Minnesota 10, Chicago 0.
Time is up on the first quarter. 10-zip our score. We're back to Minneapolis in just a moment.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
I'll run for it here, pick up the first down and more. One to the 15-yard line, close to an end goal situation.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Another nice run there by Jordan Howard. And when we talk about fresh legs, How about 2016?
Another situation where they had good blocking there, sealed up a big hole, and Howard just ran behind it. Look at that! Look at the tackle push Everson Griffin right out of the play.
12 carries, so once week 4 hit, really found his groove.
First and 10 from the 14-yard line. 2 receivers on the bottom of the screen. Trubisky with Howard in the backfield. See what the rookie can do. Up the middle, Howard hammered right at the line of scrimmage.
Quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just
2nd and 9. Now the shotgun. 3 receivers on the top of the screen. He's throwing. 7-step drop. The Vikings on the screen to the left side. And it's set up perfectly. Coleman touchdown. Chicago.
A great effort there from 13 yards out. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
The Bears do have that 2-headed monster in the backfield, a lot like the Vikings. Cohen's kind of like their McKinnon, very good on those screens and outside runs. And show that quick little burst to get in the end zone right there.
And of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Here's Connor Barth for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown.
And that touchdown was, of course, set up with that big scramble by Trubisky. 33 yards down the sideline. Trubisky had man covered. The Vikings blitz. They couldn't get home. He went to the outside. Nobody was there at all, and he went down the sideline untouched. Until he met with a big Harris Smith that flattened him. But I think he's found with that after a 30-yard run.
Barth now to kick this one away.
Boom! And Sherrill's out there trying to take it back. It's Rodney Adams. He's activated for this game for some reason. Gets it to the 25. Breaks the tackle. Rodney Adams down the sideline. Rodney Adams, the rookie out of Florida, is gone. Touchdown, Rodney Adams.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Now if you're Mike Zimmer, you see Rodney Adams return a touchdown. It's just against Chicago, one of the worst teams in the league. But Rodney Adams just returned one. 100 yards for a touchdown. Do you activate him for the playoffs?
Now Forbath for the extra point.
Our return game has been subpar all year long, and the rookie finally comes through for a touchdown to extend the lead back to 13. 10. It's 10.
So that one goes down.
My math's not that bad.
99-yard kick return for 6 from the 1-yard line all the way to the house on the other end. So now the other return teams out
17-7, boom! Now the Bears will try to get right back to it. Fielded at the end of the goal line. Fielded the 20 to the 25. He breaks the tackle, but stuff right there at the 25.
Return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Coming out of the 25. 3 receivers on the field. Trubisky and a shotgun with Howard in the backfield. He gets the handoffs, goes forward for 2 yards, give him 3 and forward progress. 2nd and 7.
First down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Receivers in the field. Trubisky's too fast. Throws right and sack. It's Andrew Sendejo coming from a safety position for the big sack. 3rd and 14 coming up for Chicago.
You're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now,
not a good time scramble there for Trubisky. He worked well last drive. This time he ran right into the blitzing safety for a big time sack.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
A pistol. 3 receivers bunch to the bottom, 1 up top. Trubisky looking, throws it left, short. He has right, but he can't break a tackle. It's stuffed by Harrison Smith, short of the 1st down. See if maybe Chicago goes for it. Week 17, nothing to lose. Rookie quarterback needs as many reps as possible.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the
Madden will of course punt, but in real life.
Here's Pat O'Donnell to punt in his 4th year from Miami.
In real life, I think it's a kind of a coin toss.
Deep for Minnesota.
Maybe if this is on the other side of the field. But really, you're Chicago, you have literally nothing to lose. If anything, you want to lose the game a little bit to make your draft stock a little bit better.
The 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly.
4 receivers in the field. Keenum right under center. And Murray in the backfield. Hands off to Murray. Has the hole to the right side. Picks up a couple. Gives them a gain of 5 on 1st down. They have a 2nd and 5.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
TJ Ham checks in the game in the run. No, the play action. Keenum run to his left, throws up the middle. He has his man Thielen to the 43-yard line. Keenum looked like he was scrambling to his left and throws across his body, sidearms it to a crossing route, and then it's his favorite target, Adam Thielen. Three tight ends on the field, Thielen on the top, Murray in the backfield. The Vikings love to just play action out of that, but this time it's a big hole. A game of 12 or 13 for Latavius Murray. And just a nice chunk there. Another 1st down for the Vikings.
Both know that you don't really truly replace Adrian Peterson, but Latavius Murray is a really good back. Similar running styles, too. Won't wear the same number, we know that. when
And
you
that
see
one's
him
all
run,
because of
he
the
looks
offensive
into
line
the
making
defender
that big hole. And Murray wasn't even hit until he got to the second level. TJ Ham stays in the game and they run behind him. And it's Murray with another big hole. Picking up yet another first down back to back. Nice runs by Latavius Murray. Gashing the Bears defense.
He's getting past the point of attack.
Straight to the
Guess
heart.
what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Keenum hands it off to another one to Murray. And this time the Bears stop him. Still 3 yards there for Murray. Not too bad. They'll call it 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
3 receivers on the top of the screen. Out of shotgun is Keenum. Steps back 2 steps, running to his right. He'll run for it. Running Keenum. Got the first down. And to make some guy miss and scrambles forward into the 20-yard line. A nice gain right there by Case Keenum.
That one, it earns him a fresh set of downs.
The first score was a touchdown to Laquan Treadwell. Maybe go to the rookie again. Not rookie, second-year player. Shotgun Keenum. He's gonna give it to Murray and stuff. Keenum's gonna break forward for a couple of yards. Bring up a 2nd and medium.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Three tight ends and a fullback here. And Murray stuffed right at the line. You'll give him forward progress. Give him 1 yard. 3rd and 7.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well,
3 receivers on the bottom of the screen, 1 on the top and Thielen. Keenum, everybody leaves, throws it right. He has Thielen again. First down within the 5.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey, we talked about Adam Thielen a little bit last year, didn't we? Possession receiver, makes some tough catches, gets it done, and he's a homeboy. Grew up very close to the Twin Cities.
And showing those possession receiver skills right there to pick up the 1st.
First and goal. They'll run with Murray or McKinnon this time. He'll pick up a 1 yard.
He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive
Give me another pass. Let's look for another little corner out. Kyle Rudolph.
You may have to go to the air.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They keep it on
And to Murray again, nowhere. First and goal from 3. 3rd and goal from 3. Excuse me.
They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action, throw the ball.
I got you, Bonello.
Say commit to the run.
Keenum looking left. He has his man. And stuff before he can get to the one. He just had to fall forward, but good defense by the Bears to make sure that he fell straight on his back.
And now it'll be 4th and goal.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down.
Now we got some more people in here. No game review probably because my laptop's acting up. I'm not sure about future videos. If I have to, I might have to do more of a live podcast style thing. But hopefully I can get this sorted out sooner than later.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
Well, Vikings choose to not go for it here. And they'll just want 20 points at the first half. Very good. A quick stop for the Bears could maybe set the Vikings up for another chance to score.
For 6, an unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy.
I do not think the Vikings will. The Vikings can. Yeah, yes, I do think the Vikings will get the second seed. It's almost all for not locked up. There's a bunch of different scenarios that have to happen. If you want more info on that, Purple for the Win podcast has a video on it, talking about all the different situations that have to happen so the Vikings don't get the second seed. But for sure, Vikings beat the Bears, which 99% chance that's going to happen. We're at home with Chicago, one of the worst teams in the league. And we clinch a second seed. We get that first round bye. Should really help guys like Bradley Reef get close to 100%. Once the season gets started, it's almost impossible to be 100%, you know what I mean? But get to the point where maybe you don't need to do all those layers of ankle tape. You can get a little body armor and live your life a little bit easier. Sometimes game time a little bit smoother, can be a little bit quicker on your feet. As the Bears line up 2 receivers on the bottom of the screen, it's hard in the backfield. Trubisky trying to lead a 2-minute offense. Started to play with a stretch to the right side, and Howard breaks one tackle, can't get another one. Looking for the edge, maybe get it to a couple. Gets hammered by big Anthony Barr, who Green Bay is convinced is the dirtiest player in the league. And there we are at the 2-minute warning. The Vikings have all 3 timeouts here. 1 incomplete pass, and they could easily be looking at a situation. The Bears run. They have 2 timeouts. They get the ball at the 30-yard line or so. Very good chance to score before the halftime.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
A 7-step drop. Trubisky looking underneath. Stuff nowhere. Howard.
It's incomplete.
No, it gets jarred loose. Incomplete. We have a 3rd and 8. The clock stops. The Vikings have all 3 timeouts here. The Bears will probably run it.
Kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Nobody in the backfield with Trubisky. They'll let the rookie throw. He's looking right. He has it incomplete. The Vikings will have all 3 timeouts to go. With about a minute 45 or so to go. And if we could get the receiver absolutely has a stroke on the sideline. If Sherrill can give the Vikings good field position on a good return.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Fielded and caught right at the 20. Did you see the receiver? He just fell over on the sideline for no reason. Now that's just Madden for you. You're just walking the bench and fell down. So everybody here have a good Christmas? If you guys are from Minnesota, chances are it was sub-zero all day. So if you guys like the cold. As we start off with the screen, but it goes nowhere. And clock manage on Madden. The AI is so god-awful. That very good chance we don't call timeout here. A loss of 1 on first down.
They didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes.
Mine was pretty good. It was cold.
As the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off.
It was pretty good.
Throw it over the sideline. Don't
we good family get together.
And try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else
I hung out with my girl's family the night before. And now the Vikings will run with Murray. Picks up a couple. Maybe they'll start being conservative here. Unfortunately, they have all 3 timeouts here. I don't know why they wouldn't be aggressive here. They could easily get 30 or 40 yards. Okay, now they call a timeout. Okay. Yeah, the White Christmas, good for you. We did too. Well, a lot of the country does not, but
they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
How what's the temperature? Is it usually during Christmas in Massachusetts? Like 30 or 40 degrees?
The Vikings on third down. They've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far.
Around 30s, okay, so like... Okay, here it was 0. So we still have you beat. Keenum looking to his right. He throws it underneath to Diggs. Where's the forward progress?
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout.
4th and inches, just a look. And the Vikings will probably punt. The Bears called the timeout. They'll have about a minute to go to try to get a last minute score on of their own.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
So I didn't really mind the weather too much because I was inside. I just went from a house to a car, then a house to another car.
Ryan Quigley, 5th-year man from Boston College, in to punt it away. As he's
the
on to punt
Bears looking to look. The run defenders wrong, like dance around the line of scrimmage, and we get the punt off. Vikings have good coverage stuff right there at the 18. 2 timeouts to go, 48 seconds. See how efficient Trubisky can be with the football.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Yeah, let's look at this. Yeah, the pistol. Trubisky looking left. He throws a quick slant. Did he catch it? No, he does not. Only 3 completions in his first half for the Bears. Let's look at this. Right now it's -4. Wednesday our high is 8. Thursday our high is 16. Friday our high is 5. Saturday we have a high of -5. Yeah, feel happy with your 15 to 20 degree weather. Trubisky looking, throws it on his back foot. A rare completion for Chicago, but stays in bounds, only gain of 2.
Well, he can't really play. He gets carried around all the time by Rudolph and the rest of the crew. And I mean, you just name it. They had it, but it was a whole lot of fun to hear the responses on Santa. And some people even took it to enough. Santa went to the combine. Would he go every drill? Would he do all these things? And I was like, you know, this has actually been a whole lot of fun. And bottom line is, for me, Santa can play whatever position he wants.
Santa's my quarterback.
No doubt.
No question.
I do like all the Christmas-themed commentary for these old fine announcers.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Now
Trubisky has all the time in the world. Blow trambling right. Will he run for it? Yes, he does. And plows forward for the first down, but stays in bounds. The Bears are all out of timeouts. Maybe about 20 seconds to go once they get the snap off. 23, 22, 21. It gets it off. Trubisky throwing to his right again. He throws a quick out and caught, but stays in bounds. And now the Bears are all the way out of timeouts. Okay. 16 seconds, no timeouts to go. Need about 60, 70 yards to go. Actually, about 50 would be good enough for field goal range.
Following the call of that timeout. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw.
Trubisky, dart up the middle of the field. No timeouts to go. They have 10 seconds to get everybody set. About 20 yards downfield. 5, 4. They don't have a chance. They might barely get it up. They can barely get off Trubisky. Looking. He needs to get the ball out of bounds. It's the last play of the half. Throws the hands of his man, but no, not even close. Halftime, 20-7, Minnesota.
Okay, Brandon, thanks, and welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get to the highlights. The Vikings are happy to be in front right now and just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The Bears didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Vikings take it at the 6. Treadwell's wide open, able to make the grab. It ends up working for a touchdown as they take a 7-0 lead. Bears line up at the 13. Pass coverage will break down here. And he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. The Bears down now by 9. Hart's gonna boot it away. The return will start from the 49. And this long run goes for a touchdown, pushing the lead to 10. Vikings have it on 2nd and 5. Keenum's got the completion here, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to their own 43-yard line. Vikings would settle for 3 points on the drive. So that'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. Time to get you back up to Minneapolis as we rejoin Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
And second half always starts with a freeze frame. This time you get a freeze frame of Harrison Smith's butt.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going
and
here in quarter number 3.
Second half on its way. The Bears are fielded about the 5. Cunningham to the 25 and stops goes forward to the 27 to 28 yard line.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments
Let's see if Trubisky is trying to be a little bit of a comeback kid here. Down 13 at halftime.
is there.
Isn't a ton.
I'm doing it, though. This is
But when looking at all the Pro Bowlers staring him in the face,
to start a game, a lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting
it'll be a challenge.
they expect to get them into the
Looks
end
like they'll
zone
start
and back
off
into
with
this
running the
game.
football with the fullback in the game. Two receivers on the top of the screen. And Howard, it's a play action. It's a big sack for the Neil Hunter. Tore the tackle apart and body slam Trubisky to the turf.
It'll be a loss of about 8. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Well, it's been nice last couple of weeks seeing the Neil Hunter turn up a little bit.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Nobody in the backfield with Trubisky. A quick throw outside. A couple yards.
That throw good for only a couple. It
Brings up
third down.
a little bit shorter. A 3rd and 16.
The Bears on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
4 receivers in the game. Trubisky looking. He's thrown to his left. Maybe he'll run for it again. He throws off his back foot across his body. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
O'Donnell punts it up. Sherrills to return. He has some room. Can he make a again miss? No, he cannot. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on that return.
With a new set of downs. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just
1st and 10 from the 28. 3 receivers on the field. Keenum out of the shotgun. And a play action. Scrambling to his right. And he'll throw it. He's got his man. It's Diggs. First down. Near midfield.
Past the 45. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Been really nice seeing Stephon Diggs heat up last couple weeks. With Thielen's a little bit of a decline, I'm thinking it's almost got to be 100% on the defensive schemes. As the Viking line up in a run-heavy formation and the run behind it, it's Murray picking up, plowing forward for a nice gain after the initial contact. Picks up 7. Looks like that was only be a 2 or 3 yard gain. Picks up about double that.
Staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Keenum, play action, looking, throws it deep. Intercepted Chicago at the 10, tackled right there. Looking for Thielen deep. Tipped, intercepted, Chicago.
He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
This straight under through that one. Thielen has the guy beat.
Onto the field now come the Bears. And on the last go around,
Really hope Keenum doesn't have a real bad game in the playoffs.
Which means you're going to lose the field
As
position.
long as we at least get average Keenum, I really like our playoff
Now is a
chances.
little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Chicago really needed a drive here. At least give their defense a little bit of a break, and they'll do a play action. Trubisky in the end zone, looking to his right, throws it down the middle, almost intercepted by Ben Gedeon. Had his big rookie Michigan State hands on that one, but dropped it. Maybe looking into the end zone for his first career touchdown to go along with that.
Right. Yeah. For them, it's they won.
If you're a Steelers fan, that was not an incomplete pass. That was a touchdown. But by letter of the law, having to catch a football as a receiver's going to the ground, he has to survive the ground, holding onto the football firmly. But letter of the law wasn't a catch.
Trubisky,
The
a
problem
quick
is,
drop,
he put
throws
the
underneath. He's got Howard close to first down. I think they'll give it to him.
Does that rule need to be changed?
No,
Well, the
just
Foundation Committee
short.
tried
Give
to
him
define it
3rd and
clearly 2
inches.
years ago. I think they'll be back here this spring, once again trying to clearly define what is a catch, because right now, a lot of people are confused.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Looks like the run here. Fullback in the game. 2 receivers. And they give it to the Howard has a big hole.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Trubisky throws it short. He is caught, but down right away. 3-yard gain on first down seconds.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Now it's 2nd and 7. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Trubisky, the affirmation hits it to Howard again. Gets nothing there. He falls forward for 2 yards.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short
What's up, everybody?
They still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Out of the shotgun, Trubisky. 3 receivers on the field. He has Howard in the backfield with him. He takes a 3-step drop, looking to his right, throws on in the middle of the field. He has a wide open Wheaton taking up the first down.
Yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
For anybody that's just now joining, my laptop's not working out so good, so that's my game review. I had it recorded, I was trying to edit it, it wasn't working with me. I tried to turn my computer off, turn it on again, now it's not turning on. So, if I can get that figured out, hopefully sooner than later, I'll be getting videos out to you. But if it turns out I need to get a new laptop, that might be a little while. So, hopefully,
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
we can get this all figured out. Hopefully before playoffs, that'd be ideal. Well, I'd like to do a lot of cool playoff content for you guys. Trubisky running to the right side. He has Howard get stuff right at the line of scrimmage. Those outside runs is not working against the Vikings. We have too much speed in our linebackers. Our defensive line is too disciplined to get that outside containment.
Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
So 2nd and 10 here.
2nd and 10. A fullback in the backfield with Trubisky and Howard. They'll run play action. Trubisky all the time in the world, scrambling for no reason whatsoever. Throws it deep. He missed him.
On the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Josh Bellamy, the intended receiver.
Now we see Trey Waynes. I want to appreciate the growth we've seen out of Trey Waynes in just this season. Started off as easily the worst defensive player the worst 3 to 4 weeks. And now it's all of a sudden, I know he's on number 2 receivers, but at times on par with Rhodes. Trubisky looking, scrambling to his right, throws it across his body. Oh, it's another interception. Sendejo was over that one. What's up, Cody? How you doing?
But at least it's 4th down.
Oh man, that was close. The opportunity.
Trubisky, Sendejo wanted it. He slapped it down. Maybe gave the Bears a little bit of a break. Hey, you guys know you're all for an organization. Don't want to just throw you into your own sorrow.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Now, in real life, I'm expecting the Bears to go for it on 4th down quite a bit if it's within 4th and 5 or so. And a very good punt, but it just rolls into the end zone. Touchback. The Vikings about to start the ball at the 20-yard line.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
Bill just joining the interception on Keenum. He's looking deep, throws it deep to Adam Thielen, underthrown by about a yard, tipped by the Bears safety and intercepted by the corner.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
3 receivers on the field. Ollie I is Keenum, gives it to Murray, and he tries to juke, but they can't go anywhere. Picks up 2.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
2nd down following the run.
4 receivers on the field. Keenum on the shotgun. Looking to throw it. Throws a quick slant to Rudolph. Picks up close to a 1st down. Brings up a 3rd and very short. 3rd and 2.
Kyle Rudolph doing his job and making another nice catch. Come on, it's the month of December. You knew he was going to be there, right?
I knew you were going to go there. The Vikings on 3rd down.
Now, if you want more, Rudolph puns straight from December. Check out Rudolph the Red Zone Viking on the JRZ channel. Maybe put it in a few different tabs, stream it so I can get a good laptop fun going. Maybe get this video to trending. Share it to your grandma, your brother, your brother's dog. Have them all put it in about 5 different tabs. Keep the train going. Then I can get back to getting you guys much better quality content. Don't even know if I can do that because I don't even know if I can monetize the stream right now with my phone.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down.
Murray run to the outside, bounces off, gets 1 block, can't get another, picks up a couple there, brings up a 2nd and 6. A lot of work there. That's one of the toughest 4-yard runs you'll see.
But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
3 tight ends on the field. Murray in the backfield. He has Adam Thielen on top of the screen, and looks like it's McKinnon.
He'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
And stuff for pretty much nothing there. A 3rd and 5. Right around midfield at the 42-yard line. A touchdown here pretty much knocks the Bears out of it. Even 13 points is really hard to come back against the Vikings. Now 3 tight ends and a fullback is in the game here. And they'll pass out of it. Keenum throws it short. He has McKinnon, goes nowhere.
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Goes backwards. Started off with a nice run on first down. Then the drive keeps going backwards. And they cannot pick up anything there.
Throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No
yardage.
yards.
Okay.
Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Snap. Quigley. Head bobbles the punt a little bit, but still gets it off. The punt goes to the 12. Very good punt there, but no, a little bit too much leg on it. Goes out of bounds. A touchback. And the Bears will start at the 20-yard line.
Now the Bears coming out as they get ready. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
See, I really hope that doesn't happen. As far as teams that scared me, none of them really do, but the Rams have the same defensive coordinator that the Saints had in 2009, so maybe Case Keenum bounty gate, but really, worst case scenario, they hurt Keenum, and we have the best backup in the NFL, so it's not too bad, but hopefully nobody's too dirty, or the refs don't do anything. If we lose outright, I'll take it, because I don't want something bogus like that.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2.
Big time pass interference down here. 2nd and short. A lot of teams love to do a play action here. And they do. Play action Trubisky looking left and run for it. He's got the first down and more. It's a big hit, but he'll take the first down. A big hit by Anthony Barr. And look at that, Packer fans. Anthony Barr tackled someone and they aren't hurt. Weird how that happens.
Fresh set of downs here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Trubisky, another play action. He has all the time in the world. He's gonna run right. He's got Barr telling him he's gonna throw across his body. Almost intercepted. I don't know where he was throwing to there.
Hey, partner, I want to sidestep.
I saw 2 Vikings in there, but no. Bears in sight.
First down measurement. Very, very controversial.
Look, it didn't pass the eye test, and what I mean by that is when they put the ball down and brought the chains out, you couldn't just look at it and say first down or not. Balls, you know, the nose of the ball was over. I mean, you had
Trubisky, 2-step drop, looking, throws it short. He's got Howard, picks up a couple.
90 degrees. Do you need a leveler out there? I mean, everything was going on in the discussion. And finally, Gene Steratore, the referee, pulls an index card out of his back pocket to slide it between the football and the marker and signals first down. Now, we haven't seen that since what? Bill Vinovich?
Yeah.
Was that 2013?
2013.
Not an everyday occurrence, but you do what you have to do to get the job done. So, anyone wants to put a computer chip into football? This is a great time to bring that idea back.
I think Jack Del Rio might want to put a chip in the football.
No doubt.
The Bears on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8.
3rd and a long 8 here. Out of the backfield, Trubisky looking. He's got pressure in his face. He throws a short, not even close. Cone gets swallowed up by a Viking. Very good tackle there by an Anthony Barr. Brings up a 4th down. Maybe go for it here. Right around midfield. 4th and 5. Real life, I think they would for sure go for it here. Right at the end of the 3rd quarter. They aren't playing for anything except to give their rookie quarterback some more reps.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been terrific.
But in Madden, of course, had punt here. Because they have no sense of real sickness. And the punt is up. So it'll be the third touchback in a row. Yes, it is. 3 touchbacks in a row on punts. Nearing the end of the third quarter, the Vikings are still up 20-13. No scoring here in the third quarter. It looks like to remain that way. There's only 1 or 2 plays, and we'll be into the fourth quarter. Three tight ends on the field. The Vikings love his formation in Madden. And then run behind it. It's Murray as a hole. Going to the right side and falls forward for about 8, maybe 9 yards here.
Just shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
In my book, that's running the ball well.
And that will bring us to the fourth quarter. Vikings up.
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter,
20-7.
this is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Offense readies for a
What's up, everybody?
2nd and 1.
Vikings try to end this game. 3 receivers on the field. I was shotgun as Keenum. 15 minutes, and we'll get the second seed. Keenum right to his right. He has got a short man. It's Murray picks up the first down. Stays in bounds, milking his clock off. Now, real life here. What's the score got to be to start pulling starters? Let's say it's right here at 27. Maybe the last 3 minutes of the game. That's like almost useless. Might as well keep it started at that point. Maybe I would say 21-point lead. Maybe start shuffling in backups in the fourth quarter. And then last 10 minutes or so, pretty much 100% backups in the game. If your backups can't hold a 21-point lead, you don't think you deserve the second seed.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on
Now the Vikings getting this running game going. When our offense has 2 dimensions to it, our team is unstoppable.
Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Again in a heavy formation. Maybe play action, but didn't work at all. Did not fool the Bears. A big sack on Captain Case. 3rd and 14 coming after a nice run on first down.
I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
If Keenum could have ducked under that blitzy in the linebacker, there were Vikings getting open in the secondary. Ducked under him, step up into the pocket, and he could have hit a guy for about 20 yards there.
The Vikings on 3rd down.
But now a long 3rd and 14. Real life, probably something simple. Maybe a little screen, maybe a draw here. But let's see, Keenum throws it deep. He's got Diggs, but he dropped it.
The ball roamed free and brings up 4th down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Quigley punt.
Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away.
Caught at the 15, and it's ended at the 30. Bears need 2 touchdowns here to get the lead. 12 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the ballgame. All 3 timeouts. Plenty of time. But also plenty of Pro Bowlers staring him in the face on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Vikings defense has the most Pro Bowlers in the whole NFL. That being said, there's been a few snubs, with Harrison Smith and Linval Joseph being the number one guys there. Big time part of the game for pass rushers. Everson Griffin and Neil Hunter really got after it. It's screen to the right side. Very good play call here. When the defense wants to pin their ears back and go after the pass rushers, screen sets up beautifully, and that picks up 20.
29 yards that time.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
3 receivers on the field. The Bears, of course, being passing mode here. Trubisky looking, throws it off his back foot on the run. They say it's a catch. Let's see what the replay says. Didn't think there's any way his feet were in bounds here. The initial call was a catch for a first down within the 25. That was a really awkward throw by Trubisky, throwing on the run, going forward. I have no idea. I don't know why he gives this angle when you can't see when he catches it. A god-awful angle there. Well, it looks like they're going to call it a catch, so good catch there for the Bears. No challenge. Four receivers. Trubisky looking, throws it. He has his man another first down, or at least very close. They'll give him a gain of 11 here. Moving the chains, 1st and 10 from the 14. And all of a sudden, the Bears are working on a very quick scoring drive. I'd imagine 4-down territory here. Let's say expect to get 3 scores, 2 field goals and a touchdown to make it a tied game.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
3 receivers on the field. Trubisky, the man behind him, he's going to run it. He gets stuffed there. Keeps the clock ticking.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Vikings can't get too complacent yet.
Because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now
Trubisky throws it short and stuffed right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Third and 7. A big play here. They pick up a couple yards.
3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is
Would
3rd and 7.
make it a very strong case for him to go for here. Trubisky, gain blitz, throws it, touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago. Kendall Wright, an 11-yard touchdown.
Now, after the PAT, you'll make it a 6-point game.
In their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. Barthon for the extra point.
And the PAT is up and good, 20-14. The Vikings offense was shut out in the 3rd quarter. And 6 minutes into the 4th quarter, they have yet to get a score.
And it culminates makes it a
The
touchdown
offense has
for
only
Chicago.
scored 10 points in this game. Without the kickoff return from Rodney Adams, the Bears would be up by 4.
Barth now to kick this one away.
And boom. 9 minutes already to go. Vikings up by 6. Here goes Rodney Adams again with the kickoff return of the day. It's a big hit hammered. The Vikings will start the ball. Decent field position at the 30.
Latavius Murray getting set to go again. And as the numbers show,
The Vikings have just been very poor on third downs in the second half and not been able to keep drives together. First down has been very good. Their second down production has been god awful, and third down has been just as bad.
Not letting him get off to a good start, but he's found a way so far here in the second half.
A couple of misses when they tried to go deep, whether it was a drop by Diggs or a deep throw that Keenum threw it short and intercepted to Thielen. The Vikings are losing 30 yards less than the Bears. Start out in a run formation, 2 receivers on the field. Keenum under center. Gives it to Murray. Stuff right at the line of scrimmage. Still give him a yard. Definitely not the part of the game where you can really be thinking about taking time off the clock anymore. Right under 9 seconds to go. Only a 6-point lead. They need to extend their lead, or at least take a large lot of the time off the clock and then run again. It's Murray, makes the guy miss, but nothing after that. Only gain of 4. They'll give it 3rd and 4 here. A very makeable 3rd and 4.
In this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground.
Viking fans are biting their nails off. Oh no. A punch here. We could lose to the Bears. The offense needs to come through. 3 receivers bunched near the line of scrimmage on the top of the screen. 3 on Thielen on the bottom. It's a McKinnon in the backfield. Keenum throws it. Misses the easy crossing route. I don't know why Madden. The little 3-yard crossing route. Overthrows it 100% of the time. And the Vikings will punt. Another 3 and out.
Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Quigley, a big high punt. Vikings have defenders back and stopped him at the 24-yard line, a 9-yard return. We'll have to be the length of the field once again. But Trubisky is in a bit of a groove here. Starting off the first half with only 3 completions, so 12 of those 15 completions, not a lot, but 12 of them have been in the second half.
They want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
Trubisky, a 3-step drop, looking. Everyone's scrambling to his left. Will he run for it? Yes, he will. And picks up 8 here. Nice gain on 1st down from Trubisky. And throwing his body on the line. A gain of 9 on 1st down.
Second and very short here, less than a yard.
3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver on the top of the screen. The Bears can be a little bit conservative here if they'd like. But that run here looks like it got stuffed. See where the forward progress gives it. They'll give them the 1st down here. It looks like a very generous spot there. 1st and 10.
This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So it'll be first down here after the run.
Trubisky, out of shotgun, throws it short. You got Sims.
That's Sims. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL now.
Right under 6 minutes here with solid college play. A 2nd and 2.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it?
58 yards to go for a touchdown.
Brings up a nice second down for him.
Trubisky, 7-step drop, throws it. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. As their defense tries to maintain this lead.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The Bears on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now Case Keenum and the offense heading back onto the field. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it?
Running back.
Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean
20-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 20. Chicago
friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear,
had their chance.
Say, all right, well, man, what do you need? What's going on here?
The Vikings need to burn 3 timeouts from the Bears and about 5 minutes. Murray at the middle and plowing forward for a gain of 3.
At the 23.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains.
All the shotgun is Keenum. Keenum looking. He can run far if he wants to. He's going to throw it. Does he get the catch? No, it's going to be out of bounds. 3rd and 7. Looking for Treadwell again.
Every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
3 receivers back. This is a big first down here. The defense can hold it, but play action here. Keenum looking. Throws it across the body, throws it deep. Intercepted! The worst thing that could have happened. Bush down the sideline of the ball, the 50-yard line. The 2nd interception of the day. Keenum has not ended the season on a strong foot.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field.
Trubisky. Yeah, another chance to lead his team to victory in Week 17 of the NFL season. 4 minutes to go, all 3 timeouts, plenty of time. But it needs a touchdown. 50 yards.
Going on offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Really hope the real life version isn't nearly as stressful as the 3 receivers on the top of the screen. Trubisky out of the shotgun. Trubisky, play action. The Vikings have pressure on him. Trubisky running to the left side. He's going to run for it. He's going to pick up a first down and gets hit by Sendejo. Picks about 20 yards on first down. That's his 80th rushing yard of the day. The Vikings are trying to give this game away. The Bears are already within field goal range. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. These are the fourth place in the NFC North. Chicago Bears, by the way, not the Patriots. Now shotgun, 3 receivers on the field. Trubisky, 7-step drop. He's got a screen set up, but it's a big sack, but he scrambled out of it. And now he's going to run for it again. We had him in the backfield. Anthony Barr had him.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
From the 13-yard line, 2 runs by Trubisky. And now they're talking. Howard running to the left side. He has room. Picks up 7 on first down. I think the Vikings defense is gas.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size.
Is Trubisky going to lead the upset?
Better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah.
The Vikings would still have time to regain the lead if they have it. It'll only be a 1-point lead for Chicago if they score a touchdown. They need a touchdown. The Vikings have the 12th defender. That's the end zone. And it's a big sack. It's a fumble. Trubisky picks it up. The lineman picks it up and runs for it. That's going to get us to the 2-minute warning. On the 14-yard line, it's 3rd down and 11. A big sack there by one of the early in the year defensive MVP candidates, Everson Griffin.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
The 2-minute warning. Only 14 yards away from a touchdown, but bigger than that, they need 11 yards in 2 plays, or it's game over.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
As the Vikings have been completely shut out in the second half. Scoring 20 points in the first half, the Bears must have made some defensive adjustments. Or the Vikings just shot themselves in the foot in case Keenum missed a few wide open players. You make the judge of that. But
possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's
Trubisky looking, throws it deep.
He's got it.
First down at the 1-yard line. Yeah, Brandon, I agree. I think Keenum has always kind of had a bad rep. But I think some of the hype's a little bit overrated. You see him missing a lot of throws. Trubisky looking deep. He's scrambling to his left. He can run for it. He's got the touchdown. The Bears in the late lead. As they try to upset the playoff-bound Vikings. Trying to steal that second seed away from them. The Vikings have all 3 timeouts, just need a field goal.
And then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Up and 1-point lead, Chicago. The Vikings have plenty of time. All 3 timeouts remaining, 1:40. Only needing a field goal to win. 36 rushing yards on 3 rushes for Trubisky. No quarterback containment there for the Vikings. Got torn up by the rookie. Yeah, I think Keenum's honestly a better fit than Bradford, because Keenum can, with his elusiveness, keeping plays alive, is just better for our offense in general. I like Bradford's throwing ability, but I think Keenum's just a better leader, and keeping plays alive is better than being accurate every now and again. You know what I'm saying? I'll take Keenum's inaccuraciness, which isn't that bad, compared to Bradford being consistently very accurate, but Bradford always was. To check down Sam criticism is pretty likely. If you want to know statistically who's the best quarterback on the Vikings, check out my video on the matter. It was within the last couple of weeks. You can just go on my channel, look it out. Sorry, I'm not on my laptop because it's broke right now. And you can check that out. Statistically, who is the best quarterback on the Vikings roster? It was a very hard work video. I'd appreciate if you'd give it a watch. Keenum out of the shotgun, throws a strike to Treadwell, but he dropped it. The Vikings have been shooting themselves in the foot time after time in the second half, like clockwork.
Allowed them to exhale a little bit, get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here, relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Murray bounces to the outside. Murray, a surprise run. Yo, thanks, Brandon.
Over here before what'll be an important third down. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
Would have been really nice. The Carolina game really is biting us in the foot now, because that is the whole reason why the Eagles have they clinched the first seed. Yeah, I appreciate you watching my videos. I don't know how many videos I'll be able to get out because of my laptop problems right now. And the Vikings take up the first down, but the clock's gonna be ticking. We still have 2 timeouts to go. They'll probably want to save 1 for the quick to call a timeout before we take the field goal. Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know how I couldn't do my review because my computer froze. Keenum's gonna run for it. Did he get past the line of scrimmage? Did they call it a completed pass? It's Treadwell nearing field goal range. Here we go. Yeah, I appreciate it though, Brandon. Really appreciate it. Which is gonna suck for me if I can't do the video which I like to make. I really like to make them look a lot better and do a lot more editing. I don't like podcast style videos. I'm not taking any shots at anybody, but I just feel like they're like lazy to make, because I'd rather make them editing and make them more of a visual appealing thing for YouTube. If I want to make podcasts, I'd put them on a podcast page. You know what I'm saying? But if I have to do it, I have to do it. So I apologize there, but it sucks so much. I was trying to edit my video and it wasn't working for me. I turned my laptop off, now it's not turning back on. So I don't know why the Vikings are being so conservative here. They're at the 33-yard line. They'd like to get about 5 more yards to make it a good field goal chance for Forbath. Forbath does not have this type of leg in Madden. But the Bears are calling timeouts.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready.
Well, appreciate Brandon. I have not heard of those guys, so I'll check them out. The only Vikings other YouTubers I watch, I check out Purple for the Win every now and again. I commentate, man, like your best friend does. That's. I hope he does a good job then. I hope it's not like, yeah, your idiot best friend. Yeah, I try to have fun with it.
It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step
Oh,
aside.
yeah, okay. That's what you meant by Andy. Okay. Yeah, Andy Carlson. Okay.
All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
Yeah, I'm not a big podcast listener, but I do like his little, like, 5-minute one-off videos. Yeah, his name's Andy Carlson. You got that right.
The Bears have put an extra defender in the
3rd
secondary
and
on
10
third
here. Let's
down.
see what we do here. I'd like them to pass. You can't take a sack here. Sack's really, really bad. But we like to pass for at least 3 to 4 yards, but they'll run for it. McKinnon bounces it, gets enough for it. I think we're well within field goal range here. Then we can let the clock tick all the way down. Call one of those timeouts. Kick this field goal. Get here. Get into the playoffs. 2nd seed. Clincher right here.
Gotta make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
So here now is Kai Forbath with the pressure on. This to almost certainly win the football game.
5 Forbath. 10 seconds. Tick off. It's up and God, the Vikings retake the lead 8 seconds ago. No timeouts left for Chicago.
In the final seconds.
But yeah, this game shouldn't be that close. My hope is we're playing our backups by the 2nd half.
And Brandon, I can't help but marvel at how calm these field goal kickers seem to be in situations like this. You know I'm shaking up here like a leaf, and I don't have to kick it.
Yeah, I like Andy. I think he's a really knowledgeable guy. Whereas I try to make myself more entertaining with editing and stuff. He's overall more editing, especially historically. He's really good at that type of knowledge. Where I'm just not that old, so it's a lot harder for me to know that stuff as well. But yeah, he's a fun, steady eye to listen to. Because sometimes I forget how to talk, and I get mouse typos. And Sarah stopped right at the 31-yard line. 4 seconds to go. One long Hail Mary. The Vikings brought this game back 23-21. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed if this game's anywhere near this close in real life, though. It should not be. It should not be anywhere close. Trubisky throws it deep. Very short. Is that intercepted? Game over. Intercepted. Newman ended it. Game over. The Vikings clinch the 2nd seed. Get a bye. Hopefully, I don't know what the rules say. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know how injured Nick Easton is, but I know he's going to place an IR, but I know how it works that IR. I don't know if it's a certain type of IR. That's kind of complicated. I believe you could activate them come playoff time. I think that's how it works. At least that's how Bradford's work. It's a fractured ankle. So okay, so that's probably not good at all. No, I don't think Green Bay releases Rodgers. He's literally their team. They violated that IR rule? I think there's different types of IRs. I don't know if that's an actual thing or not, if they did. So I know there's different types. So I think there's an 8-game IR and then there's a full season IR. It's complicated because Madden doesn't have that, so I don't get to test it out myself. So I love playing franchise mode in Madden and acting like I'm a GM. Let's look at these stats, see how god-awful Keenum was. 17 for 23. Not too bad on the stat sheet. 73% completion, that's record-breaking. One touchdown, 2 interceptions is pretty god-awful. And 6.6 per attempt, not very good. Rushing Murray. Okay, so I guess I'm just not very into that rule. So Murray, 30 for 118, 3.9 average, not bad. I'd like to maybe see McKinnon a bit more, but obviously Murray was a better running back, right? He had a slightly better average, and just kept turning his legs, getting those extra yards. See, the Bears have nobody to be a constant receiver. I think the numbers check out pretty good. I don't think they're going to hold Thielen to 40 yards, but to each their own. Who gave up all their sacks? Searles, yeah. Now, I'm not a big fan of Searles. I don't know why Searles goes in instead of, I forget what's his name, the rookie right guard we have. I know he's a right guard, but I'm assuming he could also play left guard. This is a PS4. Madden 18 on the PS4. Yeah, it's Adora. There you go. Yeah. I don't know if he is only a right guard, but I like him over Searles. Maybe Searles is a better interior lineman than exterior, because I didn't like him at all at tackle last year. But there we have it. Maybe a stream in the next couple days for another video. Maybe I'll play Madden myself. But I want to get my laptop situation figured out. Figure out how I can actually do YouTube without a laptop. Alright, you can add me. It's just JDOS, JDOSE, no Z in the... You follow me on Twitter as well? I think you're like my only Vikings Twitter follower. I don't really beat it in the ground like other people do. I don't really care about my social media. Yeah, definitely appreciate all the support though. Yeeb192, alright, I'll add you right now then. Yeeb 182. Do it right? Oh, 192. Oh, you're all initials backwards? Alright. Eve 192, alright. I was putting it in wrong. I was trying to figure out why there's so many options. EAB 192. Those numbers mean anything to you? I just found numbers. Okay, Viking symbol. Gotta be you right there. Alright, send your request. So, yeah. Alright, birthday month and year. Alright, that's pretty obvious. That's a lot of people like to do. Alright, so yeah, if you want to play me a Madden or something sometime, or if we have any other games in common, always up for that. But otherwise, I think I'll end the stream here. Yeah, so thanks for checking it out. And yeah, hopefully I can get more videos out. I don't know how frequent I'll be able to do it. Hopefully that style isn't too boring. I think it would be if I was watching it, so I apologize. I'd much rather do a lot more editing and stuff, make it a lot more enjoyable to watch. But hey, this is what I can do right now, so this is what you guys get. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.